Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 23 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGGen24, and today we're continuing on with the grind of my All Mets Superfractored lineup that includes rotation. And if you didn't catch where we were last time, we had just finished up on, we were just continuing on with Noah Syndergaard. In fact, we got him up to tier 4, which is great. So even doing like 3 games, okay, let's just say it's 3 games today. That puts me at 6,000. That would be 600 or 800. Damn it, 1,800 XP total. Might actually be more. Might be more like 1,900 or 2,000, because it really just depends on how much XP I get. But either way, I can safely say that this is going to be the stream where Noah Syndergaard gets closer. Okay, he's not getting Superfractored today, but he is going to get closer. So that's ultimately what's important. He gets closer. And once he's done, then it's just a matter of getting Al Leiter. And once Al Leiter is done, that's the end of this series. That's the end of this, of MLB The Show 23 for me. I will be back for MLB The Show 24. But for right now, we still have to get through with Noah Syndergaard. Unfortunately, he's the most frustrating out of all the pitchers so far, because he tends to... How do I put this? He tends to give up runs. Now, yeah, a lot of the ones that I've given up have been Seth frickin' Brown. But even still, like, you know, you can't be giving up that much. What's up, Ray? How are ya? Just doing a little cleanup here in MLB The Show 23, making sure that I have a Superfractored Mets lineup before I move on to MLB The Show 24, you know? I'm doing alright. I am doing alright. Well, as long as Noah Syndergaard doesn't give up a ton of give up a run, I should say. Sure. What's up? What you gotta tell me?
He's out.
Oh yeah, strike 3, sit down, by the way. Not that last batter, the first batter.
That's out.
There's also something I gotta tell you guys too, but I'll just wait till after you tell me, Greg. Tell me whatever you need me to tell, whatever you need to tell me. Strike 3, sit down. Two teams that both had great years square off. D2 Regionals, St. Clair versus Flint Quincy today at Richmond High School. Richmond, there's you're talking about Richmond, VA? Thank you. I didn't even know there was a Richmond, Michigan. That's good to know. You know, something in the news industry, you know, we have to be careful with how with where. Okay. Well, good for your squad, or good for your Oh, that is high school. Am I on... Let me see my internet. I hope I'm on the right... Ah, that's why.
Outside, that's a ball.
There we go. Now it's better. You never tell with these bit rates sometimes. Like, you know, it looks totally fine on my screen, or it wasn't looking good on my screen. It seemed fine on my PlayStation and everything. Like, I wasn't having any problems, but I noticed it on my screen. That's our boys varsity basketball. Our reviews are... Oh, good. Yeah, I can tell you that in my high school, I want to say 2013 was probably the closest we ever got anywhere with anything. Nice, good for them. But my high school basketball, like, I think we went up against, we went to districts. It's so funny because our basketball program wasn't horrendous. It's just no one would care enough to be able to go to the games. Like, a reporter actually called our gymnasium for high school basketball, called it the library for how many people showed up. And so one of my high school teachers actually took offense to that. And so he decided, because he was one of the coaches, he decided that we would all get extra credit, or we wouldn't have to do a single assignment we would not get a 0 for an assignment that we didn't do if we went to a high school basketball game and we showed proof that we went to that game. And that ended up being like the ultimate juggernaut that led our guys to districts against Sparta, which is the furthest that our program has ever gone in high school basketball. What's up, gamer? How are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Oakland, number 55.
So, you know, to think that one teacher could turn around the fortunes of our high school basketball program all because he offered extra credit or to, you know, not mark assignments done if we went to a high school basketball game. So I gave you some watch time. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I did see one of your comments, gamer, about Senga. So I did see that. Uh-oh. You were saying how glitchy Senga was? Isn't he one of the cornerstone captains that they revealed, along with Maddox? Forgot who else, but isn't he supposed to be one of the cornerstone captains, Senga? Strike 3, sit down. Oh, well, you know, it was Seth freaking Brown. I did see that. And look, honestly, for...
The third baseman, number 13, Jordan.
Honestly, for that's obviously their appeal to be able to get female gamers to play MLB The Show besides Diamond Dynasty. And Road to the Show has always been a popular mode in the MLB The Show franchise, so...
Leading off for the
Wasn't very well received, huh? That's too bad.
Now back, second baseman, Robbie.
Tonight's theme for the student section for the boys is jerseys, so Jake Cronenworth or Aiden Hutchinson. I would definitely, I would hope for better. I would hope for better. I would hope you have better options, but if you gotta choose between the two, I would say go with Aiden Hutchinson. At least it's Michigan representing. Jake Cronenworth, if it's the San Diego one, definitely go Aiden Hutchinson. I don't know where Jake Cronenworth played college, so people are now calling. Listen, gamer, the one thing you have to understand is that people on social media are all they do is complain. Okay? That's all they do. It is so bad. Like, especially X. X is terrible. Not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to move on from X and go on to like Threads or something like that. But then I was worried I wouldn't have the same Mets community that I had on X or on Twitter before Elon Musk purchased it. Oh, okay. Well, if you have one of those jerseys, then yeah, definitely wear those over Aiden Hutchinson. I did not. I was asleep, gamer. I do see that I couldn't get into my account. I did see that. Oh well.
The shortstop, number 24.
You know, did they say who was behind the hack? Was it Russia, China, North Korea, Iran, or Iran? Sorry, Iran. Damn, Dom Smith is getting some good wood. Just gotta straighten it out a little bit. I might explain why I'm forced to log into my account, which is a problem because I barely remember what my account is.
Now batting, Gary Carter.
Yeah. Maybe they'll force Facebook, Instagram. Oh shoot! I better. Well, it seemed like everything was fine on my YouTube account. Like, I don't see any problem on my YouTube channel or anything. And you know what? Honestly, shame on those people who are calling MLB The Show woke for including a female road to the show game. Like, who the hell cares? If women want to play Road to the Show, they should be able to play Road to the Show. Who the hell cares? I don't care. I'm never going to play MLB Road to the Show as a female player. I'm going to stick with... I barely play it now as a male player. Honestly. Like, people need to do something better with their lives than complain about MLB The Show adding women to the game. And that's not woke. That's history. Tony Stone is an actual MLB The Show player, or is an actual professional baseball player. And not only that, women have played professionally while the men were off to war in World War II. That's not woke. That's ridiculous. Or ridiculous to call it woke. It's not woke, it's honoring history.
2-0.
It's just ridiculous to me. Like, people complain. This is why I hate X. You know? People need to do something better than just complain and make it about politics. There's nothing about politics about this. This is about MLB The Show including women. And women have played professional baseball before in the past. If people can't accept that history, well then I'm sorry, they're the most ignorant sons of bitches in the world. Baseball is not a man's sport. There are female players who have played baseball. It's not woke, it's honoring history. And honestly, shame on those people. I don't mean to get a rant on that, but it's like, it just frustrates me. Because you're going to seriously let one thing ruin the entire game for you? I mean, if that's your issue, then you need to seriously go get checked out for mental issues. Because that's just ridiculous.
1-1. One ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. I'm never going to play MLB The Show as a female player. I'm not even going to attempt it. You know. So I don't care. If women want to play MLB, want to play Road to the Show, let them. Let them play. Who knows? It might increase revenue for the for MLB The Show. And that's ultimately what's important, right? At least for them. For us, as long as they put out great content, then that's all we care about.
0-1's the count.
10 more? Oh, good for you, man. Yeah, I literally just posted, like, how many streams have I posted at this point? I just posted 2 in the last 24 hours, so, you know, which is good. I'm catching up, but now this is going to put me back a little bit, having this extra stream. I'm not going to be able to upload anything tonight. Strike 3, sit down. You know, I'm going to have to wait until I come back tomorrow morning You know, before I go to bed and everything, I'm just going to have to... Hopefully, you know, the thing that would help me out is if I could get Outlighter and Noah Syndergaard Superfractored, as I'd mentioned before.
Ball, that's out.
If I could get them Superfractored much more quickly, I may be able to save that time in between getting MLB The Show 24 and MLB The Show 23 to catch up. So I don't have to worry about streaming. I could just upload the streams and then get ready for MLB The Show 24. And here's the other thing too, Gamer. Already the first month, I know it's going to be tough because I'm going to be on vacation. I'm going to Martinsville, Virginia, the first week of April for the NASCAR race there, and then for 2 weeks I'm going to be in London for the London Marathon and in Dublin, Ireland. Not for any marathon there, just my family's deciding to go there. So that's 3 weeks of vacation that I'm not doing. That I'm not doing of MLB The Show 24. So I'm going to be way behind in terms of content. 155, your Mets team. Well, I might do like one last video, just a quick one, and just a quick stream, and say, okay, that's my MLB The Show team. I've got, you know, all the lineup Superfractored. I have the rotation Superfractored. I don't have the bench or the bullpen Superfractored, other than Edwin Diaz. You know, it's been a grind. It's been a grind.
Leading off for Oakland, the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
I'll definitely share screenshots of my Mets team Superfractored when I am done. That I will definitely do. You know, I spend 2 months, maybe 3, trying to Superfractor this. Or trying to Superfractor this lineup. You're darn right. I'm gonna share it. I did see that. Although I don't know exactly what I don't know what Vogelback was, you know, showing off by doing that. Like, dude, it's spring training. Yeah, Cole may be throwing, but it's not like he's throwing hard. At least not as hard as he could, considering that, you know, he doesn't want to get hurt before the... So, I don't understand the trot. Oh, that's how fast... Yeah, that's true. It's like the Bartolo Colon home run, if you've ever heard it. I want to say that's the slowest home run trot I've ever seen, but I think that's how fast he runs. As I think that was Keith who said it. Maybe it was Ron, but it was definitely either Keith Hernandez or Ron Darling who said it.
Did he go?
Strike 3, sit down. If he ran faster, he would... I mean, this is a Blue Jays problem now, not a Mets problem, so we've already dealt with this issue. We're done. We've got our own problems now.
Now catcher,
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Senga got hurt.
2 balls, no strikes.
You know, It's worrisome. Giolito hurt. Verlander hurt. Well, good thing we're not dealing with Verlander anymore. Gossman hurt. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Noah hurt, even though he is single a legend at this point. Oh, he is single A legend. Ah. Well, the way I see it, Gamer, when injuries happen, it's upon those who are fighting for positions to step it up. Strike 3, sit down. That's the way I see it. You get hurt, well, next guy up. That's the beauty of baseball. Next guy up. So, prospects, they say that, you know, you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. That should be the mantra that the prospects live by. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. It's like with Senga getting hurt. This is a great opportunity for, you know, for McGill or Peterson to be able to move up. Not to the ace position. I don't think either one of them is an ace. But, you know, Mets now don't have Senga for the entire spring training, possibly for between a couple weeks to a couple months to, you know, for the season. So, well, I think Trevor McGill was always going to be on the main roster. I think now they're just kind of figuring out, okay, is he going to be the 4th or 5th starter, or is that going to be Peterson? Like I said, next guy up. We really should be signing Montgomery. We really should. I understand that the Mets only had $10 million left to. Well, he did have a diamond card at one point. I don't know if it was last year. Maybe it was MLB The Show 2021 or something like that. Because he was actually, before he was part of that 5-inning, or he threw 5 innings in that no-hitter against the Phillies. Prior to that, he was a really decent pitcher. Like, was he ever going to be an ace? No, but he could be like a solid 3 or 4 pitcher. And then he had that surgery and he was done.
Got him, 7 out.
So he was good at one point. That surgery definitely impacted him, to say the least.
Got him.
But someone's got to step up for Senga. Why? What's wrong with the ones that I have? Oh, you're saying you need to learn. I'm sorry, I misread that. Sorry, I tend to misread things. I don't exactly have the best reading eyes. Which is funny, considering both my sisters are optometrists. You would think that they would know how to help me. What's up, Landon? How are ya? Well, I wish I could help you there, but I mean, YouTube randomly chooses the images that I use for my thumbnails, so I really can't help you. I'm sorry. Chilling, bored. You're not playing MLB The Show? All right. I guess you could get ready for MLB The Show 24. It is. We are a couple weeks out from launch day for early access. Gotcha. Yeah, this is definitely the most challenging time of MLB The Show 23. Just finding stuff to do. If you go into YouTube Studio, you can change the thumbnail. Yes, I know that. Yeah, that's exactly how I do it. Like when, actually, yeah, because that's how I upload my streams. I download the file from Twitch and then I post it on YouTube via the channel studios. Try to practice on ledges so I don't suck for 24. Yeah, good plan. That's a good plan, Landon. A good way to just buy time until MLB The Show 24 comes out. Yeah, well. It's going to be that storylines. Storylines are going to be the first thing I grind. If I could show it off, I definitely will. I did not, Grayson. I'm sorry, I completely forgot. I did not try it. And again, I don't want to do anything that would screw with my stream for right now, so, you know, not today, but maybe tomorrow. Alright, I guess I gotta just put a little reminder for myself. You will find a way. Oh, I'm sure, gamer. I'm sure. We'll probably start with some TA, then maybe do storylines. See, I would just do storylines first because then that way I can get those cards that are offered through the thing. It's only 4 cards. Actually it'll probably be more, but at least we know 4 of them. Tony Stone, Henry Aaron, Josh Gibson, and Buck Leonard. Excuse me. Excuse me. You'll be up for like 6 hours, so
The right fielder.
hey,
Butler.
get whatever you can get. No, I'm not. But I guess I don't have a choice in that matter, do I?
0-2 is the count.
Excuse me. Strike 3, sit down. I'm glad that's in the... nope. Still plenty of time. Let me hold off on my comment until
No ball, 2 strikes.
until I get through this inning. Strike 3, sit down. So no 20 strikeouts for Noah Syndergaard. That's not the biggest deal in the world to me. It definitely helps when I don't have a complete game shutout going.
0-2.
Drops a drag bunt on 2 strikes. Yeah, I'd be extremely pissed with the game at that point. Alright, so 19 strikeouts, 9 innings. It's good to see that Syndergaard can have some good games here and there because, boy, Seth freaking Brown. Ugh. That's why I wanted to hold off on my comment until I got this done. Because there was always that chance. Seth Brown was actually next if Zach Geloff got on base. If he got on base, then I had to face Seth Brown. And I was not looking forward to it. Ooh, we're actually close with Brett Beatty. He could be Superfractored fairly soon. Colin Hawk it looks like, yeah, he's going to reach tier 4 in the next game. So that's good. A lot of options here. You're scared to see how many legends we lost? I know. It's like a purge. That's how you know you're dedicated to one mode. You P5 common pitchers. How far away from 300 event wins are you? I know you said yesterday you were 270. You were at 270, so how much more progress have you made since then?
Outside, that's a ball.
Didn't play at all yesterday at the records. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Well, I was kind of hoping that would have been a strikeout, but I guess I gotta take what I got, you know?
The right fielder. Lawrence.
I mean, unfortunately, Syndergaard, it's just getting him to strike out a lot just isn't going to happen, you know? 19, I expect like around 20 to be the max. Okay, well that's good. 275, 280. Strike 3, sit down. Strike 3, sit down. Last 3 years, I won a 1 on CJ Cron 97 card. I wonder if I'll make it 4 years. Ah, CJ Cron, huh? Interesting. Hold on, there was just an ESPN alert. Saw the Mets. Mets won. They won their game. Let's see. They beat the Yankees. Tyler McGill won the game or got credited with the win. So let's see. It was 5-4, by the way.
Batting third, the second baseman,
Marte drove in an RBI on a fielder's foot or on a ground out. Hold on. And then Lindor doubled, driving in Nimmo. Beatty singled, so he drove in Lindor, and then Alvarez fielding error by the pitcher, and Alvarez and Beatty were able to score. That put the Mets up 5-0. And then it was pretty much on from there. So third inning was their best inning in that game. And I know it's spring training, you know, it doesn't really matter other than the guys that are fighting for a spot on the main roster, but
your attention, please. Now
you know, still, it's good to see whenever the Mets win, especially if it's against the Yankees. I mean, maybe someday I'll be able to be 1 of 1 out of for a certain card, but for right now, it's just not gonna. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. You know, I have a hard enough time as it is trying to P5 guys during the during the year. You know, now I finally get time to be able to P5 them. And I think the closest that I've been was that Keith Hernandez card where I was 5 out of 5. So, you know, that was the closest I ever got to being one of one in terms of superfractoring. Strike 3, sit down. Oh boy. Here he is. Oh no, that's Ryan Noda. Never mind. Wrong guy. Wrong guy.
1-1.
And that's not Seth Brown on first. That's Zach Geloff. I think the main thing I do want to accomplish this year is play more ranked seasons and BR games and event games this year. That's what I really want to do. You know, because the last few years I've just been, I haven't done it.
The first baseman.
You know, despite them adding the program for BR and for ranked seasons, like, I just don't play enough online. Or I try not to. So I think this year I want to change that. And once I get all the content that I can get done from all the offline content, then maybe I switch over to online content. You like CJ Cron? Yeah, it's just unfortunate that he's gone down. He didn't have a good stint with the Angels after the trade deadline. But that entire Angels team just collapsed despite making the moves that they did. Updated captain. I haven't had a chance to be able to look at him, but I'll definitely take a look at some point. Storylines NTA then events then BR. Cron is now a Red Sox. Okay, that seems like a plan, Landon. Yeah, storylines, you definitely want to get those out of the way first. I mean, you're talking about at least 5 cards, and I'm assuming that there's not going to be a Mariano Rivera card or a Paul O'Neill card or Bernie Williams or Andy Pettit. Like, I'm assuming that those cards are not going to be in the game for right now. That's what I'm assuming.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Or at least not in the storylines. I don't know. I don't know yet.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
It may be, but I feel like the way it should have been done, if we want to pay tribute to the guys that made it to the Hall of Fame this year, should have been Adrian Beltre, MLB collection, Joe Mauer, AL collection, and why am I blanking on the third guy? Dang it, come on. Todd Helton. That's the way I see it. It should be Todd Helton, National League collection, Joe Mauer, American League collection, Adrian Beltre, MLB collection. Yeah, but like you could do other guys. Joe Nathan. You could do and who says you have to do legends? Why can't you do just flashback players? Strike 3, sit down. Like an updated version of Byron Buxton.
0-1's the count.
Or a flashback version.
0-2 is the count.
Twins captain this year.
At the ball.
Well, I just think they could go with someone else besides Joe Mauer. I think they could go with someone else.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's who I was thinking, like Torrey Hunter or Justin Morneau. But I don't know. I'm kind of scared that Morneau might be one of the guys that they end up losing the rights to. Strike 3, sit down. I hope I'm wrong, but Morneau, ooh, that'd be a good one. Johan Santana, he hasn't been in the game for a long time.
He saves.
That'd be pretty cool. But if they're going to do that, then they better give him a milestone no-hitter one for the Mets. Prince Fielder? I don't think so. I mean, it would be strange for them to lose Prince Fielder.
Number 55,
That'd be a little strange for my book, but he wasn't used a lot this year. You think Braun a one and done? I mean, that's a Brewers legend. Or are you just saying this just to get under Cheater's skin later on? Cheater, bad news for you. You actually have to... They're taking out Ryan Braun, Prince Fielder, and flashback Corbin Burns. All you're really gonna have to P5 let's see, is flashback Rowdy Tellez. Rowdy Tellez. Oh, that'd be good. Nope, I wanna besides his 99, but he gets Corey Hart and Kyle Oshie. Actually, he should get flashback Shannon Stewart. That's who he should get. Throw him a bone, Matt Garza. Or no, do Williams Estudio. Or Estudio. 99 Brewers, Zach Greinke. No way. No way. They're always going to do his Pirates card. They've done his Pirates card since MLB The Show 21. So it's always going to be his Pirates card. His Mets card probably gets a bronze. Yeah, that is true. He was a Red Sox player this year. Or a Red Sox flashback or legend this year. Oh boy. Jeff Passan is reporting that Lucas Giolito has a partially torn UCL. He's likely done for this season. Oof. I think he was one of the pitchers that the Mets were targeting, so thankfully they didn't go after him. For Brewers' finest to be that fan in left field. What fan are you talking about?
Ball, catch inside. Ball in.
Sure, why not? I'd love to see Mr. and Mrs. Matt be in the game. I'd love to see that, or even the Philly Fanatic.
The left-hander, number 25, Brent Rooker.
I thought they did have that one year. Oh no! All they've done is had profile icons.
0-2.
But if they can use their likeness, then why can't they be in the game? Oh, wait, they were in the game at one point. You just couldn't play with them. They were in the game. Like, during if you played franchise mode, they, you would see them from time to time entertaining the fans in between innings.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that. So what would Mr. and Mrs. Mac get then? What would be their quirks? Wow. Wow, gamer. Wow, that's a shot right there. That's a shot. What about the Astros mascot? Because I think they have one. I forget what his name is, but I think I've seen him.
Ball, that's out.
David Freese gets a quirk called down but not out. Plus 25 contact and power against Rangers pitching. And David Freese, the last batter in the Mets' first no-hitter.
Got him right there.
Right before Yadier Molina. Strike 3, sit down. You know what? If I'm going to nail a guy...
0-1's the count. 0-2's the count.
Well, shouldn't they get something for beating on the trash can? Maybe they get plus 50 power for If you hear a trash can banging.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. Quirk sign stealing 125 clutching. How about for the Nationals mascots? You know, the presidents that they have that do that run along the warning track in the outfield. They should get that quirk should be speedster. They get plus 25 to speed, but they have a good chance of injuring themselves, or they have a good chance of falling down during the while running the base paths and injuring themselves. Mm-hmm.
He's safe.
Only past third base. Fine. And make it for the Brewers mascot too, because they do that whole mascot dash thing too with the Brewers. But I think what they do mostly meats, like bratwurst, sausage.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I don't know what other MLB team has a mascot. Can't really think of too many. Or I'm having a hard time thinking of some other than Mr. and Mrs. Met, the
0-1.
the Philly Fanatic, the mascots in Washington, the one in Milwaukee. The Astros. Excuse me. Why is that?
Ball, that's out. Ball 1, no strike.
Grayson, are you aware that between 1942 and 1945, there was a period where women played baseball while the men were all fighting World War II? Were you aware of that? There's a whole movie and a series on Amazon about that called A League of Their Own. In fact, there's numerous books about that. And not only that, but I've seen plenty. I remember growing up watching the Little League World Series, and in Philadelphia or with Pennsylvania, they had a female pitcher who was actually really good, like better than I could ever hope to play. Yeah, even more women play baseball now than they did back
No
then.
balls, 2 strikes.
It's more accepted. Maybe not at the collegiate level and maybe not at the professional level, but there are plenty of women who play baseball because there are a lot of leagues that don't have enough girls to be able to do softball, so they have to have the women play baseball.
All ones the count. Ball. One ball, 2 strikes.
And sometimes those girls actually play baseball better than the guys who play baseball. No. Actually, they do, like for recreational fun, boys play softball. Yeah, underhand toss, it's not competitive, but it's just for fun. It's recreational. My town actually has something like that.
One ball, 2 strikes.
As far as a softball game goes, I don't even think they've come close to adding a softball game. You know, the only time I think softball actually gets attention is during the Olympics or during the Little League World Series. Oh, okay, Peter. Welcome in. Oh, we were just talking about some of the Brewers legends that might get released, like Prince Fielder, Ryan Braun. Like they can't use the rights to them anymore. So we were talking about like what 99s they would leave you with. We were discussing like 99 Rowdy Tellez or Mac Garza. So we were talking about you earlier, talking about some of the legends that might be one and done in MLB The Show. Honestly, Grayson, I think we're overreacting to it a little bit. If anything, none of us. I'm not going to play the female Road to the Show. I don't care. You know, it's just there. That's all it is. Am I going to use Tony Stone? Maybe for the first part of the game, maybe. But after a while, there'll be other cards that are better than her. So, you know, I think just having the choice should be there. And if it doesn't end up that women play the Road to the Show a lot, like they believe is going to happen, then, you know, they just take it out for next year. That's all that they do. But at least the option should be there for women. Hold on, I just got an ESPN notification. Strike 3, sit down. Let's see here. Ah, no franchise tag for Bryce Huff. I wonder if they're done with him. That's a shame. He was a good defensive lineman.
0-1 for count.
But you can only have so many good defensive linemen on your roster. What they don't have is good offensive linemen. That's what they don't have.
2 strikes.
So unfortunately, Noah Syndergaard is not going to be able to get a complete game shutout. I mean, he ruined that with Langier ruined that with his home run. I think it was the 6th inning when that happened.
He's out.
IG thinking about it. Girls are fine. Yeah, exactly. Just like, if they want to play it, then they can play it. If not, then they'll take it out for next year. I'm never going to play it. But if other women want to play it, then let them play it.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Not the worst thing in the world. It's not like we're saying, oh, well, now women are, or it's not like we're saying that because women can play baseball, men can play softball, at least competitively. And I don't think we're saying that. Just highlighting some of the one woman who wanted to play, one woman who played professional baseball and actually was well before her time. I can only imagine if she had played during the 1940s. Oh my God, she'd be breaking a ton of barriers there. Next, hold on. Let me pitch this and I'll read that comment.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I brought my courage. She met the whole team and she is now signed with oh, well, good for you. You could be the dominant LSU softball baseball couple on campus. That's awesome, dude. I'm glad that your girl signed to play softball with them. That's awesome.
No ball, 2 strikes. Did he go? Two balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. But enjoy life now, alright? College is still a ways off.
Leading off for the Lions, the catcher, Mike.
Enjoy middle school, enjoy high school, enjoy whatever school you have, whatever school time you have left. Because believe me, when you're done with college and everything, when you're done with college, you're going to be longing for those days. Actually, can't wait for MLB The Showgirls because I get to play as Livy Dunn. Who's Livy Dunn? Or Dune, whatever. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Oh, okay.
Now pitching for the A's, number
Well, then
30,
there you go.
Chad Smith.
Maybe you can make her a better player than he is. He had a rough what was it? Didn't he give up that home run to Ahmed Rosario in spring training? She's pretty hot. Oh, I guess I'll take your word for it. I don't even remember. I don't even know what she looks like. I'm really not going to hit on professional baseball players' partners.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. See, 22 strikeouts, that's good. Considering that now the complete game shutout was gone. So, having over 20 strikeouts definitely helps.
Now back, left field, Rooker.
Back outside. Hey. One ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. Alright. Making another game for Noah Syndergaard. A complete game. Not a shutout, but got 23 strikeouts. Ugh. Yep, like I said, Colin Hawk, now a tier 4 guy. Ugh. Who's that guy? Quick sell. Ooh, just under 8,000. Beatty's getting closer and closer and closer. Won't be surprised if he ends up being the next P5 guy, which is good because then that means I can throw him on the bench. So maybe I can make a tier 5 bench with my Mets lineup. It's going to be tough. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but I'll certainly try. Ugh.
Oh, that's out. He's out.
That's...
0-1.
my shoes here. Let me put on my shoes.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 25, Brent Rooker.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And strike 3, sit down.
Batting fourth, the second baseman.
Oh.
Yellow.
Oh, man. Man, that was dangerous. I nearly just pulled my PlayStation off of my computer desk here.
Ball, that's kicked out.
Got him.
Out.
Batting second, the third baseman. Batting third, the second baseman.
There we go.
Oh, one's the count.
So. Nice. Thank you, Piazza. An RBI double. Yeah, that's about as far as I'm going to go. I don't need to get greedy. Oh, wait. Take out Pete Alonso. While I'm thinking about it now.
Your attention, please. Consider.
That's a ball.
Nice, Vientos.
Batting second, the first baseman. Dominic.
Nice, Nimmo. As long as we maintain the complete game shutout with Noah Syndergaard, that's all I care about. All these home runs and everything, that's great, but it's not my top priority. Oh, so I did want to discuss a problem that I'm having. You guys may know, maybe I've complained about it in the stream here, but every time I try to play NBA 2K, my PlayStation ends up overheating and shutting down on me. So I've tried reaching out to PlayStation. They said that I'm going to have to send it in for repairs and everything. It's going to cost me a couple $100, which I'm not surprised about. But here's the thing. It would essentially make it... I don't know how long it's going to take for them to fix it. That's the thing. You know, so if I were to send it out now, maybe I could have it for the beginning of April, maybe. But you know, then I don't have it for the launch of MLB The Show 24. and I'm missing out on a lot of great content. So here's what I've resolved myself to do. Strike 3, sit down, because I actually just thought about this. I am going to send my PlayStation to have it fixed. Okay? It's just the concern that, you know, while MLB The Show, I've been fairly lucky and haven't had to deal with, you know, the PlayStation overheating or anything like that. While I've been very lucky to not have to deal with that, why should I take that risk for MLB The Show 24? You know, my hope is that that's not the case, because I don't want to do an hour. I don't want to do less than an hour streams and then be interrupted by it. You know. So here's what I've resolved to do. Since I'm going to be on vacation a lot in April, like I've already mentioned, I'm going to be in Virginia. I'm going to be in Martinsville, Virginia, the first week of April, and the last 2 weeks of April, I'm going to be in London and in Ireland. What I have resolved to do is that during that month, that's when I'm going to send my PlayStation to Sony, and I'm going to have them do the repair, since that's going to be the since I'm not going to be able to play MLB The Show during that time period anyway, so I might as well send it in, get it resolved, and then that way I don't have to worry about, you know, the PlayStation shutting down on me during streams. Again, it hasn't happened so far. But again, why chance it? So, during the month of April, I will send my PlayStation into Sony, have them repair it. So, that means in likelihood I'm gonna lose a lot of time grinding MLB The Show. And that also means that there's going to be a period of time where I'm not going to be grinding it at all. So, you know, I just wanted to get that out of the way. It was going to happen anyway. You know, obviously I cannot stream. I can't stream while I'm in Virginia or in London or in Ireland.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So, but that does mean that, you know, me not being on PlayStation could be a long time before I actually get to play the game. But I gotta do this just to make sure, because something is clearly wrong. I've tried everything that I could to like get this going, and something is wrong. I need to send it in to Sony. They need to fix it. So I just wanted to mention that to you guys, that, you know, there's the month of April. Don't expect any streams for me.
The shortstop, number 24.
I hate to say that, but I gotta do this.
He's going. Off the plate, ball 1.
Might as well get some XP with Colin Hawk. If he's not going to get credited with a base hit, then I'm going to steal base with him. I wouldn't do it for a lot of other guys. I'll just put that out. But I'll do it for him.
Center fielder, Brandon.
Nice, Nimmo. I think that's 2 home runs for Brendan Nimmo in this game. I'm not sure, but I thought he had he's hit 2 home runs now.
The batter, the left fielder, Pete Hernandez.
Ugh.
All one's the count. No ball, 2 strikes. That's outside.
You know, and it's not just MLB The Show that I'm worried about. It's about other games too, like WWE 2K24. Somehow I'm surprised that 2K23 hasn't shut down on me after playing for a while. Very surprised by that, actually.
No ball, 2 strikes. Ball. Did he go?
Come on, Syndergaard. Strike 3, sit down.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball 1, no strikes. Aye. Aye.
Or Madden, or any, the other thing too, I haven't played Spider-Man 2 yet.
Nope.
And I'm concerned that may shut down on me while I'm playing it. So, in order for me to play Spider-Man 2, I need to get my PlayStation fixed. Yeah, it's a lot of money, but at the end of the day, as long as I could get it fixed and be certain that I won't have any problems, then I'll do that. Dang, Piazza. Ooh, what a shot. Yeah, that's gone. I had to be sure, you know. Just had to be sure.
Now pitching for Oakland, number 39, Kyle Muller. Now batting, number 24.
go. Dom Smith, baby. The worst part about, the only downside that I see with doing this PlayStation thing is that maybe there is nothing really wrong and I'm just bad at cleaning it. I mean, I had an air duster, you know, the ones that had that little stringy, or not stringy thing, but little plastic stick at the end that you blow, and you can blow it into the fan or into the PlayStation and kind of clear out any dust. I'm afraid that's all this is. All this really is just a couple $100 cleaning. And it's like, no, you know. But maybe there is a chance that there is something wrong with my PlayStation. Because it's weird that it would happen with both God of War Ragnarok, which I have the CD for, and it's also weird that it happens with NBA 2K, which is a digital copy. So I really have no idea what it could be.
Nope, that's inside.
Or maybe all that it is it just needs some air to breathe. I mean, yeah, the PlayStation gets a lot of air. I'm not saying it doesn't. But, like, maybe I need to get new plates that has an opening for the fan so that the fan can, you know, can get fresh air. Strike 3, sit down. I don't know, but either way, I'm determined to get this issue resolved. So, unfortunately, this is probably not going to be a great game for Beatty. So, him getting Superfractored might take a little bit longer.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Oh, by the way, guys, hard out at 6 tonight. Yeah, normally I wouldn't do a hard out at 6 on Tuesdays, but since today is Super Tuesday, I got called in for work. And, yeah. As compensation, though, they are giving me off Wednesday, so Wednesday I could go the full 3 hours. But tonight has to be, tonight has to be hard out at 6. Sorry. That's the way the news works. I know I talked about this yesterday, but this week is going to be so freaking difficult. You know, tonight, Super Tuesday, Thursday night, State of the Union. I don't know, but, you know, maybe it won't be so bad. I don't know. Maybe Super Tuesday won't be that big of a deal, and it'll be wrapped up fairly quickly, and then it'll be over and done with. And then we can just focus on the election. State of the Union is going to take a million years. Always does. I hate how political it's gotten. That's both Trump and Biden. Obama probably did it too, but Trump and Biden are the two guys that I've started paying attention to. Obama, Bush, Gore. Well, I'm sorry, not Gore. Clinton. The other Bush, like, well, obviously the other Bush was well before my time. But Clinton, Bush, and Obama, you know, I never paid attention to their State of the Unions. It was only Trump and Biden that I started paying attention. But that's when I started working in news. But that's as much as politics as I'm going to talk about. Just like, oh wow, this week is going to be difficult. Ooh, I'll do this off stream. I got to pay my credit card bill. Pay my credit card. Joys of adulting, paying your credit card or credit card bill. Had I been paying attention, I would have. I would have sent Nimmo to second. I mean, it's not due tomorrow till tomorrow, but the sooner I get it done, the better.
Hey.
Oh, good. I can make a payment. Good. Then I'm going to do that. And that way it'll get posted by tomorrow. And then I don't have to worry about it. There we go. Alright, that's done. And then I won't use my credit card to buy anything until the payment goes through. Just in case. Just in case. Strike 3, sit down. It's important. Pay your credit card bills, everyone. Pay them. Strike 3, sit down. Strike 3, sit down.
Second baseman, Mauricio.
Excuse me. Alright, I hope they bring back... I guess we'll see. I could definitely... If they don't bring back his rookie card, I could definitely see them giving him a... I could definitely see him or see them giving him a Future Stars card.
Pull, that's inside.
The draft, I think they're just going to focus on this year's draft. At least I felt like that was the whole purpose of the draft last year, or when they released the cards. So, I don't know if they'll bring back his draft card, but I have a feeling they're going to bring back, or they're going to give him a Future Stars card.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Got it.
All right, Syndergaard, keep that up for one more inning. We're good. I'm probably only going to get one more game in, and then I got to call it a stream.
Now batting, number 24.
Oh, 1's the count. Oh, 2 is the count.
Yep, we'll do the little advance.
The center fielder.
Hands up. No franchise tag on Saquon Barkley. All right, well, I guess that means Barkley is going to head to free agency. Ugh.
Hey.
Well, not gonna be a home run, but hey, an RBI double ain't too bad. Oh, it's only Ryan Yoda. Okay.
Here you go.
Hmm.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Oh, and 1. No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. 21 strikeouts for Noah Syndergaard. Awesome.
Oh, 1's the count. Oh, and 2.
Strike 3, sit down. 22 strikeouts and a complete game shutout for Noah Syndergaard. That's the perfect game right there. Well, no, the perfect game would be, you know, a lot of stuff, but having, ideally, that would be what's preferred in this quest for superfractoring these players, is making sure Syndergaard gets complete game shutout, gets over 20 strikeouts, all that XP stuff. Alright, let's see. So, wow. You know what? Noah Syndergaard may be over 9,000 by the time that this stream is over. That would be awesome. Which means I would have to play maybe one more game with him, and then I can move on to Al Leiter. Oh, I'd be finishing this up a lot sooner than I thought. Oh, that's great. That is great, great, great.
Oh, that's in. One and one. One ball, two strikes.
Of course, it all depends on what Syndergaard does in this game.
Two balls.
Hopefully, he can do a lot. I mean, I'm giving him plenty of time. He's got 50 minutes to get this game done. I don't think he needs 50. I think he needs like 30 to 40. But he's got plenty of time.
0-2. Nope, that's inside.
Yeah. Thanks, Butler. Thanks, I appreciate you doing that. Good thing that no hitters don't get any extra XP, because I'd be losing my frickin' mind right now. I can't get a frickin' no hitter with Noah Syndergaard.
No ball, two strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. Strike 3, sit down. Actually, it may take more than one game. It may take a couple games actually to get Noah Syndergaard done. Or maybe it'll just take one play versus CPU game and a couple conquest games, and that might do it. I don't know. I really haven't figured out the math.
No, inside.
I gotta figure out the math. As a famous reporter of ours would say, it's all about the math. Attaboy, baby. That's one way to get some XP. That might be 45 XP right there. I'm sorry, I'm just talking to myself. I'm trying to figure out, what I'm going to bring into work tonight.
Your attention.
'Cause it's going to be a long night, so might as well have something for dinner. I haven't even eaten lunch yet. Well, there is chicken parm. I can always have a chicken parm sandwich. Sorry, I was just thinking about that for a second. Chicken parm. You know what? I'll think about it later on when, after I'm done with this stream.
On two.
By the way, my lights are... I know on my screen it looks like my lights are flickering. They are not. I'm just noticing that for the first time here. Oh, see, now they just stopped.
Ball one. That's ball two.
And there's another base hit that I'm not going to be able to get to. I mean, he wasn't going to throw out the runner at second anyway. I just had to make sure that runner was going nowhere. Is that Seth Brown? Of course it's fucking Seth Brown.
0-1.
Seth frickin' Brown.
No ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
What do I think about women in MLB The Show? I think it's great. I think it's time we finally recognize a history in baseball that maybe not a lot of people know about, aside from A League of Their Own or what's been read in books. I think that's a great opportunity. I had no problem with Tony Stone being in the game. In fact, I didn't even know anything about Tony Stone. So I'm interested to learn more about who she was as a player and as a woman. As far as, putting women in MLB, in Road to the Show, I mean, I'm not going to play that way. That's not going to be something that I do. But if there are female gamers who are going to play this mode, then by all means, go ahead. Go ahead, play, be a trailblazer in Road to the Show, and let's see how it goes. I really don't understand why I really don't understand why people are having a problem with this. I really don't. What about, oh yeah, with the home run? Well, Baby just had his second, too. Or he just had his second, so... Right now we're just on a home run derby. Apparently we've gotten to Adrian Martinez. Well, that's a 99 Keith that I'm playing with, so that 99 Keith has a little bit more power. Beatty, it's a Future Stars one. No, seriously, I think people need to stop being so butthurt about, you know, about women being in baseball. Seriously.
One strike. Foul.
Strike 3, sit down.
Oh, that kicked out. Hey. One ball, two strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. That's fine. That's fine, you don't have to play it. But maybe there are some women who play MLB The Show who do want to play it. So that option is for them. Well, it is spring training, so, you know. Better to get the losing out of the way now than to have it at crucial times during the regular season. So get that losing out now, Brewers. Get out of the way.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
I'm going to play it because I'm not butthurt about winning this one. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm not going to complain about it either. In fact, I support it. I won't play it, but I'll support it. I am probably going to use Tony Stone, but you know, it'll probably be at some point I'm going to end up replacing her. I don't know with who, but at some point I will. Not because she wouldn't be a great addition to the team, but because I'm probably going to have someone better. There you go. Yeah. I'm hoping we get more than just a Jeter card in it. No, I've never done it. Nope. In fact, the closest one that I ever came to, there was a ball. I was standing out on the City Bridge, or the Shea Bridge in City Field, watching the game behind from City Foul ball, yes. Foul ball, yes. Home run ball, no. There were actually a couple times I came close. One time was when Pete Alonso hit a home run that actually went to the deck that was above ours, our section, or the section above ours. And then the other one, I was standing on City, or on Shea Bridge, like I was talking about, over behind City Vision, or City Deck. What were you doing on the bridge? Watching the game. I had standing room only tickets, so it was like, stand there for a good view. Plus, if someone has enough power, like Juan Soto has a lot of power, I think he did reach Shea Bridge in City Field. As far as I know, he's the only one to do it. You signed up for soccer? Oh, okay. I didn't even know you had an interest in soccer. Soccer's a great sport. At least for me, it was playing it, but then again, my sisters and I grew up playing it when we were kids. We all played on traveling teams, although, you know, I was just part of the town traveling team. My older sister would play on youth traveling teams. Okay, but soccer is still a fun sport. Just get ready to run a lot.
He's out.
Okay, go ahead. Do whatever you gotta do. AUB ball. Alright, man. You do whatever you gotta do. Well, what are you doing to improve dribbling? Like, are you...
Whoa, that's down. Ball, that's out.
Hey, 40% is pretty good. But how are you improving your dribbling? Like, what did your coach specifically tell you to do to improve your dribbling?
One ball, two strikes. That's ball.
Well, what kind of
Two
drills?
strikes. Out.
Kind of hoping I would have gotten the strikeout there.
0-1.
I mean, what drill are you doing to improve?
Two is the count.
Right, but what are you doing? How, like, are you doing a dribble course? Are you, I don't know, are you practicing dribble moves? Trying to perfect a crossover, or a hezzy, or a variety? Well, can you give me an example of one that you're doing? Like, can you describe one of the drills to me?
The right fielder, number 8, Gary Carter.
Nice, Nemo. That boy Keith. Crossover, dribble, double wall dribbling? Double wall dribbling, what is that? Figure eights. Eyes up. Okay, so you're naming a lot of the drills that you're doing, but can you describe one of them for me? Like, what do you do in figure eights? What is that?
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Atlanta. Number 64, Ken Waldenstein.
Well, I wouldn't take it too personal, gamer. Maybe Adrian Beltre will throw out the first pitch for the Rangers. Look them up? Wow. Okay.
Leading off for Oakland, the shortstop, 11, Gio.
All ones the count.
Alright. Start dribbling low by your left ankle. Dribble the ball through your legs, switch around to the other hand and going around the other leg. Continue dribbling around both legs with the ball following a figure eight power. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't do that. I don't think I could do that.
Ball.
Now back, the designated hitter, Ryan Nader.
Ball and one.
Why are you so mean?
No balls, 2 strikes.
Why were you so mean?
Ball, that counts.
Strike three, sit down. Keep it going, Syndergaard.
Oh, that's down.
Well, I would think that as a Royals fan, you'd be
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
excited, especially since Bobby Witt Jr. just got an 11-year deal, or a 10-year, or what was it, an 8-year deal or an 11-year deal? I thought it was 11. So I'd be excited for that as a Royals fan, knowing that one of the top young shortstops in the game is going to be on my team for a long time. 17 years? No way. It's not 17 years.
All ones the count.
I'm sure if I looked it up, it would tell me. Oh, wait, Say do all the hater on me. Just said something. Whatever. I used to have one. I used to have one of those on my YouTube channel too. He would just come in and just call me fat and say that it was so sad to watch. I never responded to him. Never responded. I didn't care. Well, here's the thing. I respected free speech. Alright? I mean, the things he was saying, yeah, they were mean, but, like, free speech. Unless he was saying something derogatory, then I couldn't, really, unless it was something derogatory, then I would have said, hey, you need to stop. But I never said anything. Finally, someone else said something. I think it was one of my viewers. They were like, lay off, he's doing more than you ever hoped to do. You're just hiding behind a computer screen. So that was the end of that. I wouldn't worry too much about it, gamer. Guy wants to be a hater, so what? Let him be a hater. You got 349 subs on your channel, so that's all I say. That's all you gotta say to your haters. Just that. Hey, you're still growing on Twitch. Like, your Mortal Kombat videos are gonna help you. As if you have the if you have your Twitch channel linked to your YouTube channel, then you should or if you promote your YouTube Twitch channel on your YouTube channel, then you should be fine. Right now, it's a little hard. It's a little hard because MLB The Show 23 is done. So everyone's just gearing up for MLB The Show 24. Strike 3, sit down. But once you do MLB The Show 24, believe me, man, there's going to be so much content to grind and everything that your videos are going to do very well. Strike 3, sit down.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2. 2-2, yep.
Strike 3, sit down.
Leading off for Long Island, the shortstop, number 24.
Nice, Colin. Well, on his way to getting to Superfractored, although I don't think I have time at this point, but still fun to think that it could happen.
Ball 1.
Attaboy, Nimmo. Nimmo may get up to tier 4 at some point too.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Oakland, number 30, Chad Smith.
Oh, excuse me. Alright, go Keith. Go, go, go. Too bad that ball bounced right back at the fielder instead of making him go all the way, because I would have been able to stretch that out for a triple. Excuse me.
0-1's the count.
Attaboy, Beatty. Beatty is the guy that's the closest right now, so the more RBIs and hits that I can get with him, the better. You hope that they speed up David Wright's swing? I just hope that they keep him in for next year. I would also like them to give Carlos Delgado a Mets card. I'd like to see Carlos Beltran get a Mets card if he ever gets in the game. Depends on whether or not he can whether they'll allow him, considering he's still dealing with the fallout from the Astros cheating scandal. He did have a Marlins card. That I remember. But he was actually solid as a Met. A lot of people forget that, but he was pretty solid. Like, I'll look up the stats for him. Give me 1 second here.
What you got?
Let's go to baseball reference. Hold on. Strike 3. Sit down. Carlos Delgado. So he first joined the Mets in 2006, had 38 home runs and 114 RBIs. Pretty damn near impressive. 2007, so this is the famous year that the Mets had their collapse. He only had 24 home runs and 87 RBIs. So not bad. You know, definitely a drop off from the year before. He might have been hurt. I don't know. But the following year, he got back up to 38 home runs with 115 RBI. So, at the very least, he was very consistent in his 4 years as a New York Met. He had double-digit, more than 20 home runs in 3 of his 4 seasons. And actually, he finished in the top 10 in voting for MVP in 2008, and he finished 12th in 2006. I mean, how many guys have you heard of at 36 years old was actually finishing top 10 in the MVP race? I can't name too many. 2008, who was that? Was that Howard? No, Howard was, I think he was 2006. 2007 was Jimmy Rollins. That I remember. Who's 2008 NL MVP? 2008 NL MVP. Because now I'm curious about this. Albert Pujols, that's right. Hey, I mean, Albert Pujols was just a monster. he was just a monster. So to be like within the top 10 in the National League at that time, at 36 years old, I commend Carlos Delgado. I commend him. Very solid for, despite having only spending 4 seasons with the New York Mets, a lot of people forget how effective he was as a power hitter for the Mets. And you would have thought that as he got older, the numbers would drop, and they certainly did in 2007, but he might have been hurt that year. I don't exactly remember, but the fact that he came back in 2008 and had like 38 home runs, dude crushed it. At 36 and 34 years old, he crushed it. I'm surprised he wasn't in the home run derby in 2006. With those kinds of numbers, you would have thought he was. But all I can remember is David Wright and Ryan Howard. Howard won it. David Wright, I don't think he got past... If he got past the first round, he didn't get past the second round. Yeah, I'm just talking about how... I think a lot of Met fans kind of underestimate how effective Carlos Delgado was for them. Yeah, it wasn't a long stint. He only had 4 seasons with the Mets, but in those 4 seasons, 3 of them had double-digit home runs, including 2 at 38. So he nearly had 40 home runs when he was 34 and 36. How many players can you say around that same age would hit that many home runs? Not too many, I would argue. Especially not today. Today, the power drop-off will be like a rock off a cliff. I'm just saying, like, I think he deserves a Mets Legends card for power. I think he definitely deserves it. You can make it a veteran card, you can make it, whatever, but he definitely deserves it. As a Mets, he's going to get one as a Toronto Blue Jay. That's been his team. But as a Met, it should not go unnoticed what he was able to accomplish for the organization. Just saying. Alright, what are we looking at for time here? It's going to be a little close. Carlos Delgado at catcher is fun. Yeah, see, I don't do secondary position, or I try not to. I try to do primary positions. The only exception I'm willing to make is Mark Canha in right field, because the other option were Golds in right field for the Mets. Because apparently Michael Conforto didn't deserve a diamond card as a Met. Well, he did get it, but he was in left field. And his defense was worse than Canha's. Strike 3, sit down. Yeah, I did see that. I think my Mets were looking at the services for Giolito, so y'all really took him off our hands. Thank you. I mean, it's bad enough we got to deal with Senga. I don't know how we would deal with Giolito. Strike 3, sit down. Attaboy, Syndergaard. Complete game shutout with 24 strikeouts. Excuse me. And there we go. Just like I thought, Noah Syndergaard is now over 9,000 XP away. Brett Beatty, he is very close to being Superfractored. Mauricio might be the next closest. It's going to take a long time for Piazza to get up there, and he's making it. Nah, Nimmo, forget Nimmo. It's over 9,000! Both Beatty and Syndergaard. Mauricio is a little far back, but maybe he can get something. I don't know. Let's see. I guess we'll do some. First, I want to see if I have any active orders. Get those out of the way. I'll open up some packs. Maybe we could get like a chase pack, or we can get Actually, you know what? Let's buy a chase pack. Closest hitter is Adalis at 8,400. Hey, 8,400 ain't bad. Come on, give me Reggie. Give me Reggie. Fuck. I was gonna say F you, but I'll keep my temperament for now. Alright. Plus, I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with all my subs. I'm probably gonna have to buy some cards. You know, get some teams, not team collections done, but just get like get certain flashback cards. Of course, all the quick selling is going to help at least somewhat. What's the first thing? Storylines. Storylines are the first thing I'm doing. Then I'm hopping into Diamond Dynasty, and I'm gonna grind Team Affinity. I'll try to get some packs too, like do the conquest maps so that I can get the packs and build up my team collection while I'm grinding. But first thing has to be doing those storylines, getting those cards there. That's free cards that I'm leaving on the table. Let me build up my team first. Let me at least make it respectable. Then maybe I'll hop online, because if I hop online with no diamonds or without a lineup full of diamonds, I'm gonna get crushed. I think I'll get down to 50 shield packs, and then I'll yeah, they are. I can tell you that they are. I don't think they're going to be as high as they were last year. Like last year, we were getting 90. Oh no, wait, was it 85 overalls and then Buck Leonard or O'Neill was? Hold on, I'll hop into. I'll hop into. Actually, I can look at my free agency. Hold on. Hold on. And then Buck O'Neil was 95. I don't think 5 overall. Hello, Amelia. 8008. How are you? Well, I hate to tell you this, Amelia, but this is the end of the stream. So thank you to everyone who tuned in, even if it was only for a moment. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you like the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTVNextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's in the upper left there, so go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So overall, we are very, very close on Noah Syndergaard. Honestly, it's going to take a complete game, a complete 9 innings play versus CPU game, and then a quick conquest game, and Syndergaard will be Superfractored, and then it is merely just focusing on Al Leiter at that point. Once I get Al Leiter done, that'll be the end of, then I can focus on 24. So, but for right now, we're not there yet. We're almost there, but we're not there. So I hope you'll tune in tomorrow, Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night.